Hey guys, welcome back to the channel where this time we're going to be taking a look back at another old Star Wars PS2 game from back in the day, Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. Now, fun fact, this was actually the first Star Wars game that I ever played. Don't ask me why, that's just kind of how the cards fell back in the day, so Star Wars Jedi Starfighter holds a place in my heart for that reason, but what was the game actually like? Was it a good game? I think you can pretty much sum it up as it being very similar to any other kind of first person starfighter or fighter jet type of fighting game. I mean, it's all space combat. You never leave your starfighter. And the storyline kind of takes place leading up to Attack of the Clones, where you play as Jedi Master Adi Gallia, um, being trained by Jedi Masters Saci 10, how to utilize these new Jedi Starfighters, which are the ones we see in the film. And yeah, you just kind of go on missions, assist some pirates and some other characters, but it ultimately leads up to you facing off against a pretty forgettable villain, and all leads into the Battle of Geonosis, so it links up with uh, Episode 2, Attack of the Clones. And this was a tie in game, this was meant to be a tie in game to Attack of the Clones, to give players an opportunity to, fly a ship that they see in the movie. It definitely adds some appeal. Um, the controls are a little wonky. The Starfighter is not the easiest thing to maneuver. You do get some nice weapons, and I do really like how they incorporated the force powers that you have as a Jedi into the Starfighter. You can use the force to, give yourself like an energy shield and other little power ups. That was one of my favorite features that they did. The game is also filled with a lot of nice little Easter eggs throughout the maps, so that makes it fun. But I mean, overall, it's not a bad game. It's just pretty straightforward. Like I said, a lot of the missions are kind of repetitive. They either involve you in some type of dogfight where you have to take out a certain number of craft or defeat one individual, or you have to protect, escape pods so they can get off the planet, which again comes down to you having to take out all these enemy craft coming in. So, very pretty straightforward. Like I said, none of the missions really stand out as being super fun and super creative. All the maps are kind of bland, um but the storyline of the game is actually interesting. And the game does introduce one of my all-time favorite characters in Star Wars, which is Nem. Nem is just like this badass space pirate guy that is an unlikely person that teams up with Adi and her journey, and they work together to basically take out a lot of these missions. So that's pretty fun. Nem needs to be in a show or something, man. He's too great of a character for them to waste. And he's more of an unknown character, like the original Starfighter game and then this one, Jedi Starfighter, are really the only things he's significantly appeared in, which is a shame because he's a great character. Can't wait to make a video just on them, but that's neither here nor there. But um, it's a game for the PS2, so the graphics are what they are. The display isn't the greatest, but it works. And overall, I think it's a game that you can go back and replay, and it's not the worst thing in the world. You can still have a little bit of fun with it. If you like space fighting games and dogfights and um, especially Star Wars, then I think it's worth a play. So, yeah, those are my thoughts on Star Wars Jedi Starfighter. That's going to be it for this video. I appreciate you watching. As always, may the Force be with you. Now let's blow up the like button and go home.